Welcome to the channel again. Today I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to remove a window regulator. This is for Mercedes as a CLS550. The simple procedure for doing it is just going to be easy. Just walk with me through the process, and then once it's done, you'll be able to remove yours without a problem, and then it will be easy to reinstall it back. Alright, let's do it. Alright, when we come to the tools, I'm just going to show you what tools you'll need for the process. So I'll begin by this right here. So you need to have a wrench. This wrench is going to work with this 10 millimeter, and then the reason why I chose this is because it's flexible on the top. I'll show you later on when we're removing one of the bolts. It's going to be like kind of like in a tricky place, so you're going to need a flexible 10 millimeter. And then the next thing, this is a plastic prier. This is very helpful when you're removing the door panel, because you don't really need something like hard, like maybe a flat screwdriver, because it's going to mess up your paint. So you're going to use just a regular plastic prier. And then another tool which you need, this is a Torx. So you'll need a Torx 30. So you'll need a Torx 30, and then you'll need a Torx 20. And then lastly, but not least, we have this thing right here. I normally really prefer having it. This is the pocket screwdriver, and normally it has a magnet on top, so it's really helpful when you're removing the screws that are inside. I will show you later on how to do that. So to begin, you're going to remove this cover, which is on the inner side. You just pry it like that, or you just use your hands. So the locks are the ones which are locks into here. It's not really that tight. So once that's out of the way, you have to remove this to disconnect these connectors. One of it is holding this door panel. So you'll disconnect some of these few connectors. Some will hold the door panel, which goes to the computer right there, on the module right there. So you disconnect some. I know others are from inside, and then once that is done, you just come right here. We have a Torx 30, so you have to remove that. So once Torx 30 is out of the way, we have two more screws inside here. So what you do, you remove the bottom cover. So when you come down here, you just pry it from right here, and then you take it out first. Once this is out of the way, what you do is you can't remove the inner kind of a cover, because it's kind of like it's protected by the cover we just removed. So now we can just pry it. Yes, you can use your hands. It's a bit tight, but you just use a little bit of force, and then this thing is going to just come out without a problem. So this cover is out. So it exposes two Torx 30. So one is on right here, and then the other one is on the other end. So this one right here, and then the other one, these are two. And then now this pocket tool comes handy, because it really helps you out get these screws from falling down. So you can easily like get out stuff that's within spots that's a bit hard to get into. So once that is done, you just come right here, and then you remove this speaker, which is on top right here. So sometimes it's a bit tricky, but you can just use maybe a prier, like the plastic one we have. Alright, in this whole process, I'll advise you to take your time. Don't be in a rush, because you might break something. Once that is done, we come to the door latch. We have this is a 20, is a Torx 20, so we have to take it out. So you just pull it, and then you pull it like you're pulling down, and then this will come out without a problem. So lastly, you just come right here to Torx 20. So once this is out of the way, and then we can just take out this kind of a cover thing which is holding right here. And then once that is finished, now it's time we can use our plastic prier below, and then we can just yank out this door panel. So you just apply just a little bit of strength, and then this thing is just going to come out. And then when you're on top right here, you can just remove it from this connection, and then once that is done, this thing is going to separate. But please don't take it away, because there's still some connections which is holding the door panel with the door. So first of all, we have this hood latch cable. So what you do, you just push back like that, you just stretch it, and then you can remove it. And then once that's out of the way, now we have a few connections going to our module, which is just right here. So you disconnect all these connections, and the good thing is that you're not going to misplace any, so you just disconnect them. Later on when you're putting them back, they will just fit in the place very well. And the last one you remove from the speaker, yes, which is below. And then once this is done, you can take out your door panel, you put it on the side. It's going to leave it, but it's not really important to take that one out because you're not going to touch there. So we'll remove this cover, which is covering the inner part. So you just take your time. It's a bit sticky, just take your time. Once that is done, you want to get access to this speaker. So use your Torx 20. So there are three screws. So once this is out of the way, this thing is a bit sticky, so you might need like to pry it out. But if the one you're working on is easy to come out, then you just pull it out just like that. So while we're removing this speaker is we want to get access to remove one of the sides of the window, and also is just showing us whatever stuff which is inside here, like this thing which was broke from the window regulator. The next thing we're going to remove is this window regulator motor. So this is, we are going to use a Torx. Going to use a Torx 30. So there are only like 3 of them here. So once these 3 are out, you remove this connection, which is the wiring harness connector. You just press on both the sides, and then this thing comes out without a problem. This is a problem that's made a regulator bad. Is this thing, I think, got entangled and stuff, so it went bad. So when you come below here, this is, there are some bolts. There are 2 10mm bolts, so they're covered by kind of like a seal thing. It's kind of like a cover, a plastic cover. So you just what you do, you just take it out. So the same on the other side of the window regulator is also covered by a plastic cover. So you just take it out. So we push down this window, so it will just come without a problem. Now, when it comes down, we bring it to a level we can be able to access with our tools to remove it. So you can use a 10mm to remove it, but I prefer using Torx 30 because it has two options. You either use the 10mm or Torx 30. So this one is out, and then we can put it in a good place. Here is out too, so you can take it out and then you can put it in a safe place. Once that is done, we can remove this kind of seal just on top right here to give us access to pull out the window without a problem. So once this is done, you just pull out the window. Finally, when the window is out, I would like to point out something. So this is our passenger side window. So what I'm just pointing out is these things here. So when you take out the window, it's going to come out with this stuff right here. This is the one which is holding the window in place. So towards the back of it, this is what you will see. And then when it comes to the front side, it's something like this. So you'll differentiate because this one has like some rubber on it, and then it's a bit smaller. It's not compared to this. So the smaller part comes on the front, and then it has to face the other side like this when you're installing it, so that the screw comes from the front. So this is for this side, and then for the rear side, this is the same thing. This has to go on the inside, and then the other one has to go on the front when you're doing the installation. Once we move our window out of the way, you come below, and then we remove these 10mm. There are two of them. They are holding the window regulator from below. So you just find without a problem. You just you can use any tool. I'm just using a gun here just to speed up my work. And then once that is done, we have a 10mm just on top right here. It's just right in there. The 10mm is just fallen inside. You're gonna find later on. And then the last one, guys, the one I was talking about, you need a flexible number 10. It's just right here on top. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just inside right there. You'll need a 10mm that is a bit flexible to allow you to go through there. And then you turn it slowly. You don't need to open it all the way because it's kind of like a hook which gets into. You just open it a little bit, and then our regulator is going to come out. You can easily take it out. You just do it like that, and then our regulator is free. So what we need to do now is just you can just turn your regulator around. You just like turn it to go just horizontally, and then take your time. It should come from behind, just like the way I'm just showing you right here. Just take your time. If you see it's not coming straight, you just push it back towards the end of the door, and then you just gently just bring out like this, and then eventually it's going to come out without a problem. Right, our regulator is out. And for those who want the part number, so the part number is just right over here. Is the one A2197200, and then we have an 8 over there. Alright, once you just put online, it should be able to show you this kind of window regulator. You can easily like order it up. So for this thing to come out, there are 3 bolts only. In summary, this is one right here, and then these are the 2. They are all Torx 30. So these are the ones which hold this thing. And then lastly, when you're done, you just pry it from right below over here, and then this thing is just going to come out easily. But also don't forget this right here, which is Torx 20, and then we have like two more Torx 20 over here. You have to remove this kind of seal from right here, is to make sure that the space here is going to be enough for the window to come out with ease without having a problem. And lastly, I know some other people will want to remove this. It's not necessary. What you just do is you just you take out this right here, and then you just push it on the side, like all the way over there. That's what you need to do, and then you can process everything on this space which is available right over here, and the process is really easy. So I'll always encourage you to maybe go through the video once again, just to make sure you understand everything, and then it will be very easy to do this installation. If you love this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.